Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Caliente, and today I'm doing it from the cockpit. It's a beautiful day for a ride. The current temperature right now is about 60 degrees out, sunny and bright. It's really, really nice out. And so I decided to do this video from the cockpit. And today in this video, I want to talk to you about the 2024 Honda Goldwing. That's been a hot topic here lately. In this video, I want to bring on a friend who has the new style Honda Goldwing, and he's not happy with it. He's not happy with the new style Honda Goldwing. He had a earlier model Goldwing, and he upgraded to the DCT model Goldwing, and now he's unhappy about his Honda Goldwing purchase. So I want you to stay tuned to this video, and we're going to try to bring him on and see if we can get him to share with us his experience with this new style Honda Goldwing, about what he liked and what he doesn't like. So let's get started. Okay, we are back, and on the line we have Mr. Brown, and Mr. Brown is a new DCT Honda Goldwing owner, the 2023, and he's going to share with us his experience about what he liked and does not like about this new style Honda Goldwing. So, Mr. Brown, are you with us?
Yes, sir, Mr. Caliente.
All right, all right. What year was your previous bike, your Honda Goldwing?
Oh wait.
Okay, you had a
2008 Goldwing.
You had a 2008 Goldwing, and you upgraded to the 2023
Yes.
DCT.
Yes.
Okay, so now tell us what happened. What's going on with it?
It was nothing wrong with the 08. I just wanted to upgrade after I put 91,000 on it.
Okay.
I waited a long time for this DCT. Then when it come out, I jumped on a 23 model, and I noticed right away the difference on a new bike. If you ride with the t-shirt on, it pulls the t-shirt all up on your armpits, all around your chest, all the way around your body. The t-shirt kind of come off your body.
Right.
They put fairings on a bike for a sport bike. I wanted a sport bike, I would have bought a sport bike. The bike is narrow, the mirrors are small. It's the worst seat on any motorcycle.
So
By far the worst seat on any motorcycle that I ever rode or sat on.
okay, all right. So let's kind of address it one at a time. So you saying that the wind is, when you're on the bike, you're riding down the road, the wind is making your shirt fly up?
Yes, it's too much wind.
Too much wind? Okay.
Even for my passenger, it's too much wind.
Okay.
For a touring bike, you don't want all that wind on you for a long period of time.
Right.
Even with the windshield up or down, it doesn't matter. It's still too much wind. Then they put a windshield on it, that thing just rocks and flops and shake with the wind because it's too thin.
Right.
So I bought the F4 and put on there. It made it a little bit better. I got the biggest one they had. But like I say, that seat, man, that seat is the worst seat that's all the bikes I ever sat on road.
Wow. So you're getting a lot of wind. You're getting a lot of wind, and then you're saying the seat is bad. It's the worst seat. And this is the original seat that come on the Honda Goldwing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's now, I must admit, that's one thing about the new Honda Goldwing that I noticed, is that the seat is not that comfortable. I highly recommend, if anybody buy a new style Honda Goldwing, that you're gonna have to replace you're gonna have to place that original seat. Now on the previous generation, the seat was pretty comfortable, but on this new style Honda Goldwing, I must admit that the seat is not that comfortable over a long period of time.
For me or the passenger.
Okay. So seat discomfort.
It's like sitting on a board.
It's like sitting on a what?
A board.
Sitting on a board.
Yeah. Yeah. My biggest pet peeve, why they go down to a 5-gallon tank? Doesn't make any sense. Just about all the other big bikes out there move up to 7-gallon tank. The previous Goldwing was 6-gallon tank. Why you gonna go down to a 5-gallon tank? But rather in touring mode, the gas seems to go too fast. If I put in sport mode, forget it. That thing suck up the gas like an old school deuce and a quarter.
Hey, say it again. Your phone, your voice went out. Say it again.
I say touring mode, the gas doesn't last. Econo mode, it doesn't last. If you put it in sport mode, it suck up the gas like an old school deuce and a quarter. Pass everything but a gas squeezer.
Right. So in your opinion, it's burning too much fuel.
There's not enough fuel for the bike.
It's not enough fuel for the bike.
Every time you get it, every time I stretch out and get comfortable, I gotta stop and get gas.
Yeah.
No matter what mode it is, I can't ride 3 hours. I gotta stop and get gas.
So you wish the tank was bigger, the fuel tank?
Yes, they should have found a way. They gave it a 7.5 tank. Now in econ mode, it gets the same gas mileage as the previous generation Goldwing. In econ mode, in order to ride with the same power and performance as the previous generation Goldwing, I have to keep it in sport mode.
Right.
But I'm burning twice the gas. I race both bikes. My white 08 and the new bike I have. I raced them. I know who bought my bike. My son-in-law bought it. When I take off, he can't close the gap. And I can't leave him. If he take off first, I can't close the gap. Or he can't close the gap. Either way, the bikes are running neck to neck.
Right.
But I can't ride in sport mode all day, all night.
Because
it's only got a 5-gallon tank.
So because the tank is small in the sport mode, to you burn more fuel than if you was in tour or econ.
Right, or the previous generation Goldwing.
Or the previous generation. Okay.
So there's a lot more gas in sport mode to have the same performance.
Okay. So
the seat, the windshield, the gas tank, and design of the fairings are the things I don't like.
Right. Now you was telling me that you had some issues with the bike too. After you first bought it, you was having some issues with the bike. Want to tell us about that?
Yeah, the tire pressure monitor wouldn't work. They went in the shop about 3 or 4 times for that. They changed both sensors. Then they had to change the computer under the front of the bike. And then when I got the new set of keys, the keys wasn't programmed. They had to send out for another set of keys. The keys pre-programmed to match the bike. So my first month, I really didn't enjoy it all.
Right. So you had tire pressure monitor issues and key issues.
Yeah. Then I bought it brand new right off the showroom floor.
Okay, yeah. So you bought it brand new, didn't have you was the first owner.
First owner.
Okay.
First one to sit on the seat. I understand I wanted to make it lighter and give it a new look. But they shouldn't have made it smaller and a smaller tank.
Right.
So an uncomfortable seat.
So the fairings are small, the seat is hard, the windshield is too small, which causes the wind buffering.
Yeah.
The tire pressure monitoring situation, the key situation. Is there anything else?
Scott. The paint scratch too easy, man. If you look at it wrong, you'll scratch the paint. I have on clean clothes, brush up against the bike, and I got squirrel marks on my bike. Just so I brush up against my shirt.
So the paint scratch is too easy.
Yeah, much too easy.
Okay. Have you had an opportunity to try to put some wax on the bike or anything? Have you had an opportunity to wax it yet?
No, I'll wipe it down and put the Honda spray polish on it.
Okay.
That shines it up pretty good, but if I put any compound wax on it, I'm afraid the paint might come off.
Wow.
You know, for 32.5, they shouldn't have all these disappointing issues about it.
Right. And you
should not have these disappointing issues of 32.5.
Right.
For that kind of money, they could have changed these things and made them satisfactory. And it wouldn't cost them that much of a difference. They didn't think through. I think some young kid did a design, they like it and went with it. But they should consult with the public. The people who buys the bike to put a lot of miles on them.
So you're not too happy with the design of the new Goldwing?
No, I'm not too happy with design. I'm not too happy with, well, I'm happy with a few things. The technology side, but we get to that. But design of the bike.
Uh-huh.
No.
Is there anything else that you don't like about the bike, or could you tell us some things about the bike that you actually like about the new Honda Goldwing?
I like technology. Wish it was much easier and more simple to hook up your headset with your telephone with Apple CarPlay. But you got to do it in a 3-stage sequence.
Right. That's correct.
We should be able to turn the bike on, turn the headset on, plug the phone in. No, you got to wait for the first beep, then wait for the second beep, and then plug the phone in. By that time, the group I'm riding with is 3 miles down the road.
So it's taking too long to connect your Apple CarPlay.
Yes. It doesn't connect. Like when you get in your pickup truck, you turn the truck on, plug it in, it's there. It should be so. You just turn your helmet on, turn the bike on, plug the phone in, and go. And you gotta sit there and wait for this thing to find this piece, it's gotta find that piece, it's gotta find.
Yeah, the Apple CarPlay is kind of it is kind of sensitive, so you do have to go in steps to see about getting it connected. For me, a lot of times I just, before I crank the bike up, I turn on the headset. Then I'll turn on the bike. Once I see the one pop up on the top of the dash, the one icon, then I can go ahead and plug in the phone, and then it'll connect to the Apple CarPlay. But that usually works for me. So power on the headset, power on the bike. You see the one in the top corner with the headset, and then power on. Then you want to plug in the phone at that point, and then it comes on.
So I have the Cena headset. Mine's a slightly bit different.
Okay.
I have to turn on the bike first, and then turn on the headset. When the one pop up, it says connected. Then I gotta wait for a second beep, then I can plug the phone in. But that second beep might be a minute or 2, or it might be a minute or 4.
So it sounds like you're not too happy. Are you more unhappy with the bike? Are you more happy with it?
Yes.
Or less happy with the bike?
Unhappiness tilts the scale.
Unhappiness tilts the scale.
Yes. It tilts the scale fast. The biggest thing of unhappiness is the seat and gas tank. Because if I had a 7-gallon gas tank, I can ride in sport mode all day and not miss performance.
Right.
Just crank the throttle and go. They call it a sport touring. So it needs to perform like a sport bike at all times. It needs to get good gas mileage in sport mode.
Okay.
But I do like the headlights. I wish it had more tail light. They should have given you tail lights on the trunk for that price. Not just a little piece down on the bottom like a Harley Davidson. That's what it looked like in dark. At night going down the road, you think you're going up on a Harley Davidson. Because of that tail light underneath the trunk. That's a hard note to swallow.
What about the seating position?
Oh.
How about the seating position? Is that pretty good on the seating position?
It's terrible. My girl's not a big girl. But when she got on the back of the bike, there's no room between us. On a white bike, she had plenty of room between us. On this new bike, she's cramped in tight.
And you
now
say
for the big ladies, I know you're gonna be all up in their gut. Your back rest.
And you say your previous Goldwing was an 08, you said?
Yeah.
Is there anything you like? Is there anything you like about the bike? I know you mentioned technology, but is there anything in particular, any specifics? Anything in particular that you like about the bike?
I like the Apple CarPlay technology, the dashboard with all the oohs and ahs that the 08 model didn't have. But other than that, no. I'm willing to go back to my previous model. I think the last year was 2017.
Right.
If I can find a 2017 with very low miles on it, a couple of dollars on an even trade, I'll let that bike go.
So you want to find a 2007 or 2017 with low miles on it,
Yeah.
make an even trade.
They give me a few dollars along with the bike. I paid $32.5 out the door, and I got a few accessories for it too that I didn't put on. That's gonna go with it. So if I get a few dollars with the 17 model, I make an even trade. If I like the wide Goldwing.
Right.
The 08 was my first Goldwing. And when I decided to get the 23 model, I was debating if I should keep the bike and have both. Then I want to get rid of some memories. So I let it go. I should have kept it.
So
I have my 08 right now. I wouldn't ride the 23 at all.
that's pretty bad. So if you had
The
your
DCT
08,
is nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. You said a DCT is nice?
DCT is nice because no matter what sport mode you're in, when you take off, it's going to go through the gearbox real fast.
Right.
And once the bike is broken in, it goes through smooth. When I first got it, it used to go bang, 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 bang. But now, it's just zoop, 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 zoop. Right up to 7th gear real quick.
All right.
Riding slow or riding fast, local or highway, it's going to zoom through the gears to save you gas mileage.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, Mr. Brown, I'm almost to my destination. You got any final thing? You got any final words before I close this out? Anything?
yes, you put my phone number in the link. If anybody have any questions, I have a 2017 with very low miles on it. They want to upgrade for the experience. They can give me a call.
Okay. Okay.
It's got a clear title.
All right. So if anybody got a 2017 and you want to upgrade to the DCT, Mr. Brown is willing to work out a deal with you in exchange
Yeah, some people have.
to exchange the bikes.
Right.
Okay.
Some people are happy with it. They don't have the issues and feelings about it that I have.
All right. Well, okay, Mr. Brown, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just wanted to hear it from you, from the source. You're not too happy with your Goldwing. If anybody got a 2017 and you want to trade for a 2023, Mr. Brown want to talk to you. We're going to include his information in the description below. If you guys have any questions or any comments, I want everybody to chime in on this video and let me know about how do you feel about some of the things Mr. Brown said about the new style Honda Goldwing, about what he liked and what he didn't like.
And I got a beef with Honda. Honda, I got a beef with you. This is your signature bike here. This is your signature. And look at me, Honda. I'm a big boy. Look at it. Took years to get this right here. But listen, you got that new bike. It's nice. Everything looks good about it. It's got all the electronics and all that stuff. But Honda, sit on down at your little research and development table. All y'all get there. I want you to get there and sit down, because this brother Cowboy and I ride with the guy Chris Caliente in Tennessee, and you got to go there and look at what's going on the Chris Caliente YouTube channel. But what I want to say about what's your beef with the Goldwing. I like this Goldwing so much that I bought 3 of them. Look here, Honda. I got one over there, way over there in the corner. Yeah, I still ride it. I got this one. Yeah, I still ride it. And look here, right here. This one right here, come on in a little closer. This one right here, I got from my wife. And we got a little patoot there, a little baggage carrier there for the dog. But listen, you done put that little bitty new bike that you came out with in 2018. Looks real nice. Seat's uncomfortable. Don't like it. Going down the freeway, big boy. We love these things right here. You know why we love these, Honda? I'm gonna tell you. As you're going down the road, you want something that's gonna block the wind from you. Yeah, I wrote your new bike. How many of them did you sell? You want to know why you didn't sell that many? Because you didn't give us a chance, Honda. You didn't give us a chance. You should have gave us a chance to say, look here. We're going to give the big signature with all the electronics and all the stuff that you did. The big fairing. We like that. See, we like that because that blocks the wind. And it's comfortable. It's so comfortable you almost feel like you're on the couch and you're going down the freeway and you have to keep yourself from going to sleep. But you know what? I know what you were doing. You were trying to get the young folk to come on in from those sport bikes. That's okay. I understand that. But you forgot about us, the guys that spend the money. See, those young guys, they ain't spending no $30,000 for a bike. What they're doing? They're getting them sport bikes, spending about 15 grand tops. We're the ones that's spending the money, Honda. That's my beef. I want you to bring back the big body style with all the electronics and all the good stuff that you put on that itty bitty bike that I could have got for Sister Cowgirl. Because, you know, she's a little bitty lady. And you know what? Them little ladies will like that little bitty thing going down there. But I don't, Honda. That's my beef. Because it's too narrow. It's too little. So, hey, I'm the first one to do What's Your Beef on the Honda. And guess what? There's more to come. If you want to sell some more of them bikes, I ain't buying another one until you make a big fairing like you got right there. I like the electronics you put on it. Put them on it. That's it from me, Brother Cowboy. That's What's Your Beef from Fort Worth, Texas.
Chime in on this video, put it in the comment section, and we're going to talk about it a little bit later. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Click that subscribe button, click that like button, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later out here in the cockpit. See you.
Thank you, Mr. Caliente.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.